Hello everyone, it's Rebecca. Welcome back to my channel. Today is my January setup. I am so excited to be starting this new year. 2024 was kind of a rough year, so I am really enjoying this sort of fresh start. It's already looking like a much better year as far as like career and growth and just all sorts of positive things, health things, everything. So to start off the year, I wanted to do something kind of chill for my setup. I tend to do a lot of like moon themed things in January, and then I'm not even sure last year what I did for my theme. I would have to look back, but I think it also included like purples and blues as the main colors. So I guess I'm continuing on a little bit with that like tradition of the like blues and starry themes in a way. On this first page, I tried to go for like a lo-fi aesthetic. I wanted to play, lo-fi background music while I was talking and have like a lo-fi computer-esque, like, I don't know, like getting work done but chill kind of vibes. So I drew this cat in the window looking out at some fireworks with like a bright moon shining, even though it wasn't a full moon recently. That's all right, we can pretend in this scenario. So we got this little cat looking over the city. I was trying to go for like the anime girl kind of cat, but I don't know, my style is a little bit different from that. And I'm just using my Crayola Super Tips to do pretty much all the coloring except for that really, really light purple. I have no idea what happened to my lightest purple Crayola Super Tips. I think they might have dried up and I haven't bought like another 100 pack. I might need to soon because a lot of them are starting to go. But I couldn't find the light purple, so I used the Zebra Mild Liner, and it's just one of those light purples. I'm not sure if those have like a color name. I don't think so. Or it's in Japanese and I cannot understand that, unfortunately. So yeah, colored in this like cat looking over the window, and then for all the gold accents, I am using the Arteza acrylic marker in Gold Greetings, and this is the extra fine nib. I believe I got this one a couple years back when I did the Arteza advent calendar. And then for the black marker that I used to write in January, I used a Tombow dual tip brush pen, just in black. It is the N15 one. I think this is the only Tombow brush pen that I own. Everything else I think is by King Art. And then for that light blue color, I am also using a Zebra Mild Liner. So I just colored in everything. I added this like launch this application thing under January and have like a little mouse clicking yes as if this is like a computer screen. I was inspired by a lot of images on Pinterest for doing like a computer-esque setup, and I felt like it really fit that like lo-fi like anime girl music videos that you always see on YouTube that are like over an hour long, and it's like lo-fi beats to study to and things like that. So I thought this kind of fits like if you're studying, you're maybe working on the computer, or you're maybe listening to lo-fi while doing some work on your computer and just stuff like that. So I tried to make it look like the January bit was maybe like a pop-up and then try to make it look like, you know, a desktop background with some images pulled up. So I drew this little champagne bottle that's like the cork popping, and I also drew like the ball dropping. And here's a closer look at that bit where I'm just coloring in like the darker colors around there. And onto the next page here, I am doing the monthly like overview setup. So once again, I tried to kind of make it look like a folder like open on a computer screen. That's kind of the vibe, I guess. And then I have a little section for goals, and tried to make this one little bit look like it was playing some music or something to kind of fit in that lo-fi vibes. I don't know how well I did really at like recreating the lo-fi aesthetic. For my like weekly setups, I ended up printing out some photos, which I think I'll show over on my TikTok rather than on here. So go check that out if you want to see my weekly setups. But yeah, I decided to do like the full month, like a block calendar setup to start off the year. Sometimes I'm just happy with doing a list, but to start out the year, I really wanted to see like the full calendar. And I did try to do the numbers in white. I tried to use my white Posca paint pen, but I think it's either like running out or I need to like shake it a lot more because it turned out super like watery and liquidy. So I don't know, I might just have to purchase some new paint pens because my other ones were kind of starting to dry up too, and that makes me really sad. Like the Arteza ones, the acrylic markers, like I've had no problems with them. They like haven't dried up in years, and I don't use them like all the time, but every time I pull them out, they're perfectly fine. And then these more expensive brands like Posca, I feel like I don't like have that luxury with, you know what I mean? And I feel like for the price of them, like they better not be drying out instantaneously just from not being used for like a month or two. But anyways, I also used a bit of washi tape. The cat one was I think made by Malin from the Washi Station collab that she did, so I don't know if those are still available. And then the little cat paw print ones, I think I just got in a set from Michael's a few years back. And then for this kind of lo-fi aesthetic image, I was trying to recreate those like sunset telephone wire ones that I always see like on Pinterest and stuff. So I don't know, I think it gives off the same vibe I was going for, but I don't know. Yeah, this is showing how like watery this Posca pen seems to be. But yeah, I think I somewhat succeeded in recreating the lo-fi aesthetic. I kind of wish I had used watercolors instead, but that's alright. It's done now. And then this is going to be my habits, and then just a place where I can use as a brain dump for anything else that I think of throughout the month. Usually that's Etsy ideas or like random things like make appointment for this kind of a deal. That's not like immediate. So yeah, this month I'm going to be tracking my reading, my workouts, and making art because I want to try to make more art this year. I feel like I was really slacking in 2024 on the like making art aspect. Like I kind of kept up with the bullet journal, but I wasn't really making like new stickers or anything I was super passionate about. So that's a goal for 2025. I think maybe I said 2024 before, but 2025 now, gotta get used to it. So here is the flip through of everything, and let me know what your bullet journal theme is for this month. I will see you in my next video. Bye.